It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Boston Celtics. It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. Aldridge. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Celtics have it. Irving to Horford. LaMarcus Aldridge snatching it out of the air. DeRozan with it. 2-point advantage. Down low, Aldridge. And look out.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Horford to Irving for three. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving into the front court. Down three to Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. Over to the right side. To Irving. Derek White sends it away. And that one out of bounds off a Spur. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Jakob Poeltl rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Down low, Aldridge. To DeRozan. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot that misses. And he draws the contact. LaMarcus Aldridge will go to the line for two.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 on the shot clock. Irving knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Kyrie Irving with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 87% from the line. And he converts on the free throw. DeRozan with the basketball. His team up by 1. Has a look. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Old school equals high percentage.
Celtics have it. Runner here won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Irving with the basketball. Shot clock turned off. They can get within 1 or tie it with a 3. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. And scores. They'll let one fly from half court. First quarter in the books. The Spurs have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Short jumper stays out.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Here comes the screen. Kyrie Irving. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. DeRozan, down low, Aldridge. Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Takes stock of the floor. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Aaron Baines trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. San Antonio with the basketball. DeRozan. From the painted area, won't go down. Kyrie across the timeline. It's 14-12. Here comes the screen. Irving. DeRozan with it. Looking to make something happen. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Spurs recover, and he stuffs it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Screen coming. Irving to Horford. Short jumper misses. Spurs have it. Aaron Baines knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Misses with 2 seconds to go. That'll do it for the first half. The Spurs have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Spurs have the first half lead after lighting up the scoreboard, getting bucket after bucket. Their offensive output has been amazing, and it doesn't look to be slowed anytime soon. They've been providing no shortage of highlights. Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs. The Celtics are in need of some changes at the half. And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten into double digits yet. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Field goals. Player of the half.
LaMarcus Aldridge did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Kyrie with the rock. To Horford. LaMarcus Aldridge tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To DeRozan. Shot from the lane won't go.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Watch the pick. You see it. You see it.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Horford. Deep right corner. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. To Horford. Jakob Poeltl sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To DeRozan. To Aldridge. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Screen coming. Short jumper off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Spurs have the lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
DeMar DeRozan. He's now 4 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Screen.
To Horford. Irving. Jakob Poeltl pins it. That's his third block this evening.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Another follow. No good. Here's Irving into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Screen coming. Kyrie lets it go. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. To Horford. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Smart is tough. He loves those kinds of shots.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
To DeRozan. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line. DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down by 9. To Marcus Smart. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
DeRozan with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. Here comes the screen. DeRozan with a shot, no good. To Marcus Smart. It's Aldridge with the board. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Two for 2 on that trip. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs came away with the victory in this one. And these are the kind of highlights I love to see. Check out the defensive effort that turns so many shots into really embarrassing moments. The Celtics didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. There wasn't a single player on the team who finished with double figures in scoring. Not a single one. It's pretty hard to win at the NBA level when your offense is that poor.
Game track. Field goals. Player of the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.